community kitchens are groups of people who come together to cook. Within every group that comes together, there are many keen participants and at least one keen facilitator. Facilitators are extremely valuable members of community kitchens, as their role is to assist the group to run smoothly. During this segment, we are going to visit a community kitchen. We will hear firsthand what is involved in being a facilitator. We will also look at the challenges that may arise within a group and how these can be resolved. Finally, we will hear from a community kitchen project staff member and about the support they can offer facilitators and groups. First up, let's meet our first facilitator, Michelle Stratton, and learn about her role.
Okay, so my role here at Saucy Salvos is to encourage all our participants in all aspects of the community kitchen. I like to encourage them in all aspects of the cooking, even the cleaning, and also when we sit down together at the end of the meal and eat together, just encourage everyone in conversation and talking about the meal and whether they like it and whether we could improve certain aspects of the meal and what also we can do to make things healthier perhaps next time. No, it's not telling people what to do. My role is just to encourage people to join in all the tasks and also hopefully learn about new cooking methods or new nutrition methods as well. I think as a facilitator it's important to have good communication skills, also listening and empathy, so you can empathise with some of your group members. I think it's important to empathise with your group members because everyone's in a different situation, and I think it's important to recognise that everyone has different skills and they can contribute in their own way to the tasks of the day. So some of our tasks that we have at community kitchens is at the start of the day I make sure that everyone has a role, and it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone has to be involved in all of aspects of the cooking. In our group, we actually have some of our tasks that are shared. So the finances are actually done by one of our group members, and the paperwork is also shared, so I don't really have to do that. And also the shopping is shared, so not every week I have to do the shopping, it's shared amongst our group members. So all of the roles and responsibilities are shared amongst the group. So one of the key tasks as a facilitator is to actually develop the guidelines to determine how the kitchen's going to be run. And we sit down as a group to develop these guidelines and work together, and then each planning session, we go back to the guidelines just to see that we're on the right track and that all the guidelines are being followed. So we find that the guidelines are a great tool just to keep everything on track and keep all our meals healthy as well. For me personally, I find it really rewarding. I think that the fact that some of our group members may not necessarily feel good on the day, but the fact that they come each week and they make an effort and come is really rewarding for me. And also the fact that a good part of it is, the next week they might come and say, I cooked that recipe from last week, which is really great because it means that, they like the food that we're cooking, and also they're taking that lesson home and actually using it at home as well. We have a lot of support here, so we've got support from community kitchen staff, and that is either as part of the facilitator training and nutrition workshops as well, and also other skills workshops that the participants and facilitators can join in, such as the knife skills or the fresh food or storing of fresh food skills. And also we have a lot of support for if there's any conflict between participants. I can also go to the community kitchen staff or here at the Salvos as well. So from time to time there are different issues that arise in the kitchens, and we try and resolve those issues obviously straight away. And one example of this might be if somebody's not feeling the best on the day and they don't feel like participating, what we do is we just try and encourage that group member to have a role to play on the day so that they feel better and they get to participate, and that actually makes them feel better, and then that just creates a positive atmosphere of the group as well. Everyone then feels like they have a positive role to play.
Charlotte, how are you feeling?
A little bit down today.
Yeah?
Not sleeping too well.
Oh, that's no good. Now, do you want to come over and join the group?
Yeah.
Yeah? We've got some of the pastries you can pop in the oven if you like that for the desserts and get that ready.
Yep.
Okay then. No hurry.
Okay.
Just whenever you feel like
I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
Facilitators play an important role in preventing and managing conflict within the kitchen. As a facilitator, it's good to remember that it's easier to manage conflict if you deal with it before it blows out of proportion. It can also be very useful to use and encourage humour. And when it comes to mediating the disagreement, attempt to depersonalise the issue to ensure that no one feels victimised or singled out. When conflicts arise, it is the facilitator's aim to ensure all group members feel safe and unthreatened while working towards a resolution where everyone feels valued. Support should always be on hand from those who set up and coordinate Community Kitchens projects. Let's hear from the Frankston Community Kitchens project manager.
My role as Community Kitchens Project Manager is to ensure that all of our facilitators are feeling supported. We don't want any of our facilitators to feel that they're on their own. So we support our facilitators with training specific to community kitchens. We also provide some further training in group facilitation and even conflict resolution, because it can be tricky working together with some group members who are coming from all walks of life and who might have sort of difficulties fitting in within a group. But we also provide training for our participants as well. We really love to see our participants stepping up into that helper facilitator role, so the facilitator does have that support from within the group as well. And we also provide support for the organisations which are running community kitchens. It's all about sustainability really. We offer this support at the beginning when we're setting up a group, but it's all about the group being able to help themselves so it can be sustained into the future.
I enjoy every week just seeing, hoping things that make a difference, hoping that I make a difference every week, and also just seeing our group interact together and friendships form. There's a lot of friendships that have been formed within this group, so I think that's really important and that makes a big difference.